Alright, we are live. I'm just getting the coffee going here.
Alrighty.
Man, you know, when I went up there, I should have brought like a suitcase and just filled it with coffee. Like I brought like one bag of coffee thinking that was gonna last. Like, what was I thinking, man? I should have bought like 30 bags of this stuff. Like, that was stupid. Oh, thanks Windows for the Windows sound. That's awesome.
Nice.
Windows has no respect for streamers.
Oh yeah, doesn't.
Oh, so I should probably like join the server, right? Like, makes sense. Yeah.
Would be good, yeah. Yeah.
All right. You in orbit or are you on planet?
I am in orbit, yes.
I guess we should faction up too, so that we can access the same vessels.
Yes.
Sense.
Yes.
Making all kinds of sense early in the stream. What's going on?
Right, I'm in the stream, that's why.
Oh, fair enough.
I just applied to it. Actually.
All right, cool. Let me accept. That's another thing. I was sitting there thinking about it like the other day when we made the ANL faction. I'm thinking like, why am I not using XBC? Why am I using I don't know. I completely forgot. Like I've already got this whole faction thing figured out. Like
Well,
season 4.
it's enough for your lifetime now.
Yeah, season 4.
You can't change it anymore.
No, I can't. So wait, you said you're on planet?
I am in orbit, in the arid orbit.
Arid. Oh, I've got to like move. How do I do that? Holy shit.
You have to like sector in the console.
Sector? I have to change sector? Aren't we in the same sector? I just have to do arid planet, right?
Or that, yeah.
There we go. Alright. Oh, let me like start the stream and stuff.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Might help.
Hey guys, what's going on? XCaliber here, and we are here in, I guess this would be like a designer spotlight. I'm here with TheScriptHD. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. How are you guys? How are you, XCaliber?
I'm good, man. I'm really good, dude. We're gonna check out the Wastelanders faction fleet here. It's gonna be awesome.
It might lag a bit though.
That's fine. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, okay. Nice. Alright. No, it's not bad. I'm not lagging that bad here. So I think we should start small.
Yeah, it's ready.
And go from there. Wow. I'm really glad that I asked you to just put them out, because this would have been really confusing had we just been spawning them one at a time. This is let's take a wide shot here. Let's just look at this here. This is about how long did this body of work take?
Oh. Like quite a long time actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like months and months? Like what are you talking about?
Yeah. Like since I started this, I guess you can say faction, I've been pretty much just building this. I have a few other ships here and there, but mainly this. I don't know when I actually let me look at Steam when I first uploaded my first ship.
Well, so I mean, you obviously were building prior to creating the faction. What actually inspired you to? Was it a certain like design pivot that you made and went, oh, maybe I should, you know, emulate this into an entire fleet? Or
so the thing is, I hate like texturing and coloring, right?
Oh.
I'm just lazy and I just hate it. So I thought, how can I find the perfect palette for me that looks good, but it's not a lot of work after building?
Right.
So, okay, then I checked every color palette that's in the game. Then I found the one from the Pirates, a few different ones, and I choose one, modified it a bit, and I basically just tried it out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how this came to life. I actually forgot one ship. I think the Mojura was the first one that I made for the Wastelanders, actually. That's why it's not even called Wasteland, it's just the same color palette.
Okay. So the inspiration was basically to like proof of concept that, you know, you don't necessarily have to spend a third of the building time, you know, texturing and coloring. Like you can have
exactly
a simplified palette. And honestly, like looking at it from a distance from here, there's nothing simple about it. It looks really refined and detailed. So
Well,
it's a,
so the whole entire idea of the Wastelands is, for the looks at least, it's mostly randomness.
mhm.
Like on most ships, there are, for example, the left side is colored this color, the other side is textured this way. It's just not that symmetrical every time. Sometimes I use symmetry mode, but most of the time it's not symmetrical. And I just put down like random colors to make it look like used.
Mhm.
And yeah,
So
that's
so like what is it like the lore of it is what? It's like a kind of a scrapyard kind of like post built ships built from different pieces, or is it wear and
it's more,
tear?
yeah, it's more like wear and tear. Like, so the lore of the faction, also that for the one that's gonna be in the game, like the Cyrex shot up their planet, blah blah blah. They were scattered around, right? And
Okay.
they used everything what they got into their hands, even if it's like low technology or high tech. It didn't matter, at least as long as it worked. So you can see ships that, for example, like this junker that just looks like a truck that's just
Yeah.
rebuilt. But then you also see ships with a more like futuristic look,
Right.
because they also steal, pillage, all of that, just repainted,
Wow. That's cool, man.
and then reuse it.
So when you're building these, like you kind of do you kind of think of the lore as you're building? You go like, oh, this makes sense as to why I'm kind of doing this and that.
When I first started out, not, but since I knew that this is gonna be a faction, I kind of have in my mind, like, hey, I could use this, for example, as a POI or as OPV. And I tried to build it so you can basically reuse it too and make it more like immersive and roleplay.
Gotcha. That's cool, man.
Thanks.
Really cool.
Oh yeah, some of the blocks are missing because this is vanilla.
Well, let's start here at the little guy here. So this is a is this unlock level 1?
In Reforged, yes. In vanilla, it's 25 for some reason.
What?
Oh no, it's 1-2. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
It was 25 before.
Whoa.
I
those trussing blocks. Like what the hell?
No,
Wow.
I think the earlier version had like you can put those docking landing gears on HVs in vanilla, and one was
Okay.
on there, and that was, I think, 25 or something vanilla when I changed it, when I spawned it in there.
Dude, I mean,
But
I don't think there's anything more motivating to get to the end of the level grind than to get that docking pad, man.
Right.
That's amazing. Holy shit. All right. So nice. So I mean, this basically, I mean, this is basically just a scooter, just to get the hell out. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Either for early game or like when you have a big ass space, you can just troll around with it if you are into the roleplay aspect.
Right. Yeah, and like super cheap, dude. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just that's on the ground in minutes. You're into this thing. That's awesome.
I like spawned 10 of these yesterday on our home planet.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I just gave them a row and say, hey, you can have that, you can have that, you can have that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like it. I like that you're using a lot of these kind of broken blocks and stuff to kind of simulate, and some of the texture stuff is pretty cool here. Some of the wear and tear.
Thank you.
It does a lot to, and you know, and then I noticed that you use a lot of the more 3D textures, like the scar texture, the
Yeah.
the kind of what would you call this? Like the it starts with a G. The stuff you put on the roofs, I forget. Galvanized. Yeah, this galvanized.
Yeah. So like the main textures are like, if you see on this side, this one.
Yeah.
And the scar one. Those are, so when I texture, it's pretty much I build.
Yeah.
Then I painted all this color. Put the first layer on, basically this one. And then I just go nuts with the scar texture, just randomly put them everywhere. Pretty much 60k DPI texturing.
Nice.
And then
nice.
I just add a few more finer touches to it. And
nice. No, I love this texture. I've recently rediscovered this texture here, and I'm
pretty nice.
using it on the bayonet and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, and I mean, I think a lot of people get intimidated by a lot of building, and mostly it's the shaping, right? But I think now, even I'm intimidated by the texturing, the colors, the LCDs. Like there's a lot going on now with building that people are, there's a lot of really well-rounded builders, and and I consider you one of them, and it's just, you've found a way to give off the, you're putting a lot of time in and everything, but at the end of the day, it's like, this is a simpler way to do that, and I like that. I think it's cool. I mean, obviously, if you were doing like a luxury fleet, and even still, like, you look at Crazy Z's stuff, he has a lot of really luxurious stuff, but he does a lot of colors. He doesn't do a lot of textures. So there's different ways around this to where you don't have to, you don't have to texture like, like Jay Randall or Salustacor or some of these guys that do heavy texture. Like
oh yeah,
literal textures, and that's how I am. That's why I get intimidated by texturing, because I look at texturing literally. I go like, is this supposed to be a vent? Does that make sense? Is this supposed to be, you know what I mean? And then I get too in my head about it, and I go, it doesn't make sense, and I just forget about it. But then Jay Randall will come along and be like, hey, here's 10 textures in this 3x3 space. I'm like, what? Damn it, it looks good, but I don't get it.
Well, what I do is basically I just go nuts. I just really don't care.
Yeah, no, it's cool, and it really does work for it works for the lore of this. It really sells it. Actually, it gives it that that kind of scrapyard feel. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the glowies, you got the glowies. You've got 2 or 3 different tones here. Well, you got 3 tones here, I think. You got the orange. You've got the kind of the 2 browns. I think you got 2 browns going on there.
Yeah.
They're like a copper and like a gunmetal kind of look.
This is actually only 4 colors. The entire Wastelanders palette is 4 colors that I use. It's a dark gray. It's like, let me show you here, like this brighter brown.
Yeah.
This one, and then well, this basic one. That's it. I just go put them randomly somewhere. Like pipes, I do this brown. I add like on how do you say, like on big empty spaces, I just put random like this, then I use the yellow, add a few random textures, and that's it.
What is this new texture tool? This thing looks like a huge egg beater or something. Like, what the hell is that? It looks ridiculous when you're using it. Like, I don't think it's like you should be putting it in a mixing bowl or something. It just looks crazy. It looks, I don't know, the shape of it's really weird.
Yeah, it's I don't like it either.
I mean, it's cool you can see the thing. That's cool.
Exactly. Yeah, you can see also the textures and what color you have selected right now. But
yeah, that's cool. So this build is called the Wastelander Speeder. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so then we come over to this little guy over here. This is the Rat. This is unlock level 5 HV.
Yes.
Nice.
Pretty much funny backstory. On season 2, I started on one of the dead planets, and I said no factory. So I have to build everything from scratch. And this was actually one of the builds, like, of course not like this refined, but
oh no shit, nice.
Like the base of the ship was built in survival, then I just went into creative, made it a bit more pretty, and yeah, it's pretty much my starter HV. It can carry a lot, like
12,000.
Okay,
yeah,
let's not say carry. I mean, it can still drive. It's pretty slow, but I more use it like to store stuff, put in my factory. If I, for example, loot a POI, I just ram this into the POI and hope I don't get blown up by the turrets. If I survive, I loot into this. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, and honestly, like the more I play, right, the more I'm getting a lot less. I'm trying to not overthink a lot of these things as much as I used to in the beginning. Like, you know, with a starter HV, with a starter anything, it's never gonna go as planned. You know, you're gonna find some legacy tower that has like a whole freaking shield in it, and then you're trying to put the shield in your level 5 HV. You're like, I gotta get this thing home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can never fully prepare for what your beginning playthrough is gonna be. You know, and it's just you do the best you can, you figure it out. You know, you slap some more thrusters on it, you do whatever you gotta do. I mean, you're gonna dig into your build, especially as a builder, because you're gonna try to solve that and optimize your build. So, you know, you do the best you can, and I think again, like, this style is pretty lenient when it comes to modifying. Like, you know, the shaping and everything is it's cool. It's in a way, like, you could totally morph this in survival and you would still pull off the overall look of it. So
yeah,
that's cool, man. So you got armor
Also,
locker 02, you got the wireless, the fridge, you got a lot of cargo here too. I mean, you got over 12,000 cargo. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
yeah, it's basically my throwaway HV.
Yeah, and you could mine. I mean, not mine. You could well, you could mine the what are they called now? The gigas?
Yeah.
Are they called the gigas still, or did they change the
I
name?
think
Again?
gigas, yeah.
The golems, yeah.
Golems. Gigas
Well, they
are
were
the
golems. They're gigas now. Or,
right?
I don't know,
Really?
man. I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah, but that's cool, man. So that is the rat, and then what looks like we got ourselves a mechanical miner here.
Yes, this is an HV miner. This was actually my first ever HV miner that I built. Drills.
Ah, okay.
I never built an HV miner before, or an SV miner.
So
Yeah,
what was that like? What was that process for you? Because I think this is the hardest thing to build.
Yes, it was difficult because most of the time I had problems with how far away the drills need to be so they won't get stuck. Because if I want my ships to at least look a bit okay. Because I don't like every miner being like the small, the same form, the almost completely same look, right?
Right.
So I thought, let's try something different. It works okay-ish.
Yeah.
Of course, not as efficient as when you use the normal form, but it works okay-ish. I think I used it a few times.
Yeah, I've used this layout, this drill layout before, like on one of my old miners, and it's good. I mean, it works pretty good. It creates a hole. Sometimes it's too wide for height, and you really gotta go in and out. So it's a little bit of a struggle. I don't know if this has that same issue, but it looks like you're okay because you've got only a block clearance, or I mean to say, like, you don't have any blocks more than 2 blocks away from the drill. So theoretically, you should be fine.
Yeah, it worked when I played with it. It worked. Well, of course, not as efficient, but it worked. I got my stuff, got my ores, even if it was a pain.
Yeah, nice. Hey Jay, what's up, man?
Hello.
The piping's good. Yeah, it looks good, man. I'm digging it, and I like how it's kind of wide in front. It kind of tapers out in the back there. Looks like you put a good amount of reverse thrust to get, because that's the most important thing with HV miners is reverse thrust, and the layout of the hover engines is important too. Cool, man. How much cargo does this have? Oh, about 10,000. Yeah, that's fine. Anything between 5 and 10, I think, is totally sufficient. Like, you don't need much more than that.
Exactly.
I don't know who's going on these long. Well, it's probably Jay, but going out there for 5 hours, he needs, like, 50,000 cargo, and like you'll never see him again. Oh yeah. So all right. So we got this going. This is a. We're in vanilla, by the way, guys. We are in vanilla. So this is unlock level 7 in vanilla, which is great. Like, I'm finding that and now with the SVs and the mechanical drills and reforge at level 7, it's it's kind of sad because it's like I don't see a reason to have HV miners except in vanilla. Like, I mean, honestly, like SV miners now, you know, you could get them at level 7. They fly as well, so you can easily like survey the land and not worry about terrain, and then it's just so much easier to mine with an SV miner than an HV miner. And I'm kind of sad about it. Like, I wish there was maybe, I don't know. I'm perplexed because like I don't want to wish that it was harder, because it's an annoying issue sometimes that I would rather just have it solved than have the balance. But it would be nice if an HV miner could compete with an SV miner in some way.
I think it should be done like in Reforged with the CV mining. Like, your early game CV mining are those big drills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you change to, of course, if you don't level up too much, you change to the turret, and then you have the lasers.
Okay.
So maybe having the SVs in between them, so you still have to level up and you can't go straight for the SV.
Yeah.
Might help with making HV miners, well, great again, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, CV mining on planet, I think it's fine. I think for some of these remedial things, I don't think it's too OP to have the CV. You know, when it comes to salvaging and it comes to mining, I would be fine with either of those. You know, CVs having the capabilities to do that. Yeah, I don't see the, you know, you got to work to get the CV. You know, you got to be an unlock level 20 or 25 to get those advanced tools anyway, right? So I don't see why we can't have that. You know, in Space Engineers, you start out the game and, you know, you could literally build a little base right on top of a deposit, and you can put a piston and a rotor with a drill on the end, and you can just let your base drill. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, it's just problem solving, like whatever you got to do to get the job done, and it'd be nice if there were more options. Yeah, really cool, man.
Thank you.
Nice miner, nice miner. And then we got this thing, which I'm in love with this thing already since we looked at it a second ago. I don't know what it is, but this thing's cool.
A lot of the build, let's not say a lot, a few of the builds are actually the ones that I made for the Scar. Okay, but because are similar, I basically just copied my color palette, changed a few colors, and it's Wastelanders now.
Nice, nice. So this thing is just kind of a utility vessel.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mobile base something.
Oh,
like you have clone chamber, medical.
There's a drill turret right here, drill turret or multi-turret.
Exactly.
And then what's here? We got shield. Shield can go there.
Pentax, it's somewhere. I don't know where though.
We got tier 3s and. How do you feel about SVs having clone chambers and medical stations and stuff? I don't see why they don't do that.
I mean, well, there were a few occasions where I really needed it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if you go to the moon, in vanilla at least, there's the, what is it called? There's this one flying POI from the Cyrex, right? That is normally part of the story.
Yeah.
And if you have an SV, if you die up there, your SV is pretty much stuck up. You can't go up.
Oh, wow.
Either have an CV or don't do it, because it's like free ultra res, free loot.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I got stuck once up. I died once, and that was no fun. I pretty much lost my SV until I got a CV or another SV to go up there.
I mean, it was just hovering in the air, or it was on the POI?
No, you have to actually park it on top.
Oh.
In single player you can hover, but in multiplayer it always falls down.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was pretty much stuck up there. Yeah. So yeah, I think it would be cool to have that, but then again, kinda takes the, I don't know, like the use of HVs for it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I thought that originally, but it's like, you know, honestly, it's your play style, you know? I mean, if you're going from planet to planet and you're doing these different things, you know, there's people that like SVs and there's people that like HVs, and, you know, some people aren't going to use HV tanks regardless. They'd rather do the fixed fire stuff. you know, and then there's people that think fixed fire is boring, and you know, I mean, so I just, yeah, I think that the choice should be up to the player. I don't know if there's a small vessel commission or hover vessel commission that they're worried about pissing off or something, but like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, your video went stupid again.
No, I just turned it off for a second.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I will open up.
Yeah, no problem. I just thought I did that like thing where it went down again.
No.
Right. So yeah, so this thing's got about 11,000 cargo. It's got 2,000 ammo. It's got some cool passenger seats on the outside there, where you could. I like that too. Like that's a. I don't know if you thought about that, but like the pilot can be moving around, and then that way the guys that are actually guiding them to the deposit or whatever, they could easily jump in and out of the turret without having to go through the whole door situation. So I think that's really cool, utility-wise. Like, that's good.
Yeah, this one actually worked really good. I used it quite a few times for salvaging and mining. It's like, no, I was in love with it. Let's say that, like right off the bat after using it.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, it's very cool, man. The front looks awesome.
Thank you.
Good stuff, dude.
Thank you.
All right, so now we head over to here. This looks merciless here. This is the Aurora. This is the unlock level 20.
I had to add
HP.
the process in the back because this is originally built for Reforged and they were missing. It had those big plasma process.
Oh yeah, the 2x2s. Yeah.
But other than that, I think everything is there. I think this one was built for a challenge too. One of your challenges.
You sure? I don't think so. I would have remembered this. I haven't seen.
I think I built this one for a challenge, yeah, for utility HV or something. I don't know, like something with HV at least.
No, I've never seen this in my life.
You saw it.
You're wrong. This is I like how compact it is. You've got a decent weapons loadout here. I mean, it's got 3 rockets. You've got 4 plasmas, and you've got some projectile front facing. You got the harvesters, which are gonna get taken out first. They're kind of decoys.
Yeah.
You've got some armor in the front here, which is cool.
Yeah, this is like a light to medium tank. Never tried it yet, but I hope I will this season.
Okay.
Well, we will see how it goes.
I hope that pentaxid tank's not an issue. I always get nervous with a pentaxid tank because it's really heavy when you put pent in there. It'll actually tilt your HP to one side. I don't know if they fixed that. They might have fixed that. But that was an issue I saw.
Other engines on there though.
Oh, okay.
Like, actually a lot.
Okay. And
But
this
again,
has...
I used it really, so I don't know if it really works or not.
This has about 10,000 combined cargo here between regular cargo and ammo. It has a really annoying motion sensor on the door. Ah! But no, it's cool. I like the look of it, dude. The look of it is just really cool. It's really chaotic, but then everything's really kind of everything looks mechanical and low tech in a cool way. You know what I mean? Like it looks like I don't know. It looks like Mad Max, like they're saying. Like, it definitely has that feel to it. Really
the whole Wastelanders thing is like Fallout, Mad Max.
Yeah.
I think Waterworld it's called.
Waterworld? Yeah. Well, yeah, but there was no tanks in Waterworld.
The look.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah. For sure. No, this is cool, man. And I've never seen this before, so.
Yeah, sure.
Nah, never seen it. Next build we got here is the Meccano, and this is an unlock level 5 hover vessel as well.
Yes, my latest starter HV.
Ah.
And with this one, I'm actually really happy because you can refunction this to a 4-drill miner.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yep, just change the container controller, add 2 drills up where the miniguns are, and 2 underneath, and it actually works pretty well. Like, it doesn't have that much cargo, but like can get your 1K, iron, copper, whatever. Early game.
So, you know, we're doing this stream to show the Wastelander faction, but we're also doing this stream as a general PSA to Elion to please get rid of that stupid freaking shutter door sound. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's the most annoying sound ever. I hate it. I don't go to storage units anymore. Like, someone's like, hey, I need help moving. I gotta move stuff into my storage unit. I'm like, oh, you know, I'd love to, but I play Empyrion, so I can't. And they always get confused. They go, I don't understand. I'm like, don't worry about it. I can't help you. Sorry. Oh, it's super annoying. It's funny. It looks like an SV. Like, if I didn't see the hover engines, I would go, oh, SV.
Not that you say that.
So that's cool, man. That is cool.
Thanks. And it has like how do you call this cockpit? Like not the enclosed ones that you normally use.
Oh,
you can actually walk in.
Yeah.
Well,
internal cockpit. Wow.
Internal cockpit, yeah.
And it pops you out okay when you're going in and out of that? Nice.
Yep.
Very cool. So that is the that's the Aurora, right? No, Makana.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's move over to some of these bigger SVs here. I like this little guy.
This was inspired by Jay's Tick.
Yeah. I saw it and I'm like, yeah.
This one was originally Scar 1 too. Like a few of those builds are not on the workshop. I just repainted them for me and I forgot to upload them. But
oh, okay. I like how you extended the cockpit here with the blocks. It looks really cool. It looks tough, dude. It's the J cockpit.
J cockpit.
Yeah, that's the J. J owns like 2 or 3 assets in the game. This cockpit, the radar, of course, and I think there's another one. I forget. You got O2
so it's
and
pretty much
accessible.
Starter SV.
Yeah, and this is a unlock level 7, and it again just super cheap, dude. You're gonna get into this super early.
Keep in mind though, all of it should be like the cost should be double in Reforged. Most of the cost.
Okay.
In Vanilla everything is kind of really cheap, but Reforged it's kind of doubled.
Yeah.
That's still okay.
I like this. I like what you did on the outside with the wings and the thrusters there. That looks cool. Completely hides the thruster, you know, and it just makes it look like part of it.
Yeah.
Anytime you could, like, I don't know, trick the trained Empyrion eye, you know? Go like, wait a minute, that's a thruster? Like, oh, it's blocks on it. You know what I mean? Like, you get so used to seeing things in this game. And when something looks unique, it's like it stands out, you know, and it looks really cool.
Yeah.
So. I like the sides too. I like these flat sides with the vents here and everything. That looks really cool, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. And this is the Wasp. Yeah, it's the Wasp. Jeez, then we come over here and we got this chunky guy here. What's this thing?
This is the Husk.
The Husk.
It's, I think one of my favorite ships, and I think the most used ship. One of the most used ships, too, for me. Like every playthrough, I go with this guy as my SV.
Okay, so this has upgradability here. Obviously, you can move around in this thing. Definitely, you got a warp, pentaxid tank. 32k cargo. Wow, nice.
I have 2 versions, one that is already upgraded and can properly lift, and this is the starter version, the cheaper one.
Okay.
That you can upgrade. Yeah, it's pretty much my SV that I always go with.
Oh wow,
It's
so you
just
can put the shield under here, that's cool. That's classy, man. Look at that, that's cool.
Shield, warp drive, pentaxid tank, you can add a constructor, you can add more generators, a trauma station.
Alright, on Jarvis uses this a lot as well. Very cool. Yeah, it's got it looks good, and it's got some room to move around and functionality and stuff. But that's awesome. I like these boxes here with this little station point, mobile constructor. Yeah, everything's laid out really nice here. Got turret placements on the top. Lots of medium thrust that can be upgraded to the higher tier 2 stuff.
Yeah, it's an SV that you pretty much use to go to other planets in your system to get your CV if you are really short on, if you're unlucky on neodymium or any other stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's what we kind of went through in season 3. Is we had to hop over to the beta planet because like Omicron was trash.
Especially on season start.
Yeah, well, we realized that Fred's posse was on Omicron, and they like wiped the planet, man. Like we're like, Jesus, like there was nothing to salvage, dude. Man, we had to get out of there. But no, that's awesome, dude. Very cool. Another interest. I like the trend that I'm seeing here. Is a lot of thought in function, a lot of thought in just playability, and the fact that you play so much. And I think that all of your building is inspired directly by your gameplay. It just translates into some really well-informed builds, right?
Yeah, I really play a lot. Like this season, I'm already farming quantums. My quantum ship.
Yeah, all right. I mean, seriously.
Yeah,
I'm already farming quantums now. It's a tough life, man. I killed a drone dismantler yesterday, so I think we're kind of on the same shelf there, doing big things.
I killed 2 dreadnoughts yesterday.
Yeah, so there you go. Like Yeah. you know what it's like.
Yeah, the struggle.
Yeah, the struggle's real, man. Hell yeah. Even I at the end of that fight was going like, God, this must be ridiculous to most people. Like, what are they doing? Go get a real ship, guys. Like, stop it. 2 miners, a miner and a starter module. Let's go fight. Yeah. It's fun. We have fun, you know. And then Dawn comes along and ruins it all with logic. Texas logic. All good. But yeah, no, this is awesome, dude. Very cool. This is the husk, guys. Now we move forward into this thing. Look at this guy.
This one was for a challenge too, by the way.
So I do remember this one. I
think this one was for vanilla though, but it's pretty much a gunship.
Yeah.
Multiple player gunship they can carry around. Dropship, you can say it too.
So yeah, the proportions on this are just spot on, as the Brits would say. Spot on. Spot on, mate. Epic. All the gluey thrusters and turrets but you know what I mean? Like it doesn't look out of sync in any way. And then you got this cool piping thing going on here, and it looks like there's some movement that can happen there. I don't know. Some I don't know. It's nice. The little gun on the front looks nice. Yeah, it's proportioned very well. Hey Lee, what's up, man?
Yeah, this one was inspired by, I don't know if you played the Halo series, like the Pelican from Halo.
I know of it, yeah. I've never played Halo. I've watched Red vs. Blue.
Should.
I never played console shooters. The only console shooters I ever played was like Medal of Honor back in the day, but I can't do it, dude. I can't play. I mean, I know it's on PC now, but you know, like to go back and play them now would probably be weird.
No, well, when you buy the one on PC, you get like all games.
Yeah.
Like 1 to 5.
I've done that before. You know, I own every Metro game, and I've never played any of them ever. But they always end up being free at some point, so I'm like, oh yeah, well it's free. Let's just take it. It's like, cool. Like eventually the new one's gonna be free. I'll have the whole series. We'll have never played it.
Well, it was for like $5 on the sale.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe one day we'll do a stream or something. Play some Halo. Yeah, no, this is what's that here? So do you use this at all in playthrough or?
Not yet. Well, I think I spawned it in once, and when we played Vanilla, I think with Dreadnought, I played with him. Used this once, but that's it.
Wait, so you took on a dreadnought with this?
No, I played with Dreadnought.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let me ask you then, because I'm starting to, Jay wants to do a lot of planetary stuff. He's like, hey, let's go. When are we gonna spawn in HVs and do that stuff? And so it got me thinking, like, is that still a thing? Do you in endgame go on campaigns to planets and still fight POIs, or are you just basically looking for, big ships in orbit?
Like sometimes early game I'm only POI raiding, mostly abandoned POIs to get my gear going, get the bridges, everything to get money.
Mm-hmm.
But mid to end game I occasionally do them, but at the point where you have a ship that can fight big stuff, you don't really need to, except if you want to, I don't know, go up with your kills, or you want a few, maybe salvaging or something. But then again, you can do the same with the ships that you kill.
So do you? Because I mean, what I suspect, right, is once you get into CV mode, going to planets and mining, going to planets and POI raiding, it seems kind of elementary when you can do a lot more in orbit easier and you can salvage easier because you're in space. I mean, it just seems more lucrative to do that. I almost think that they need to find a way to have future unlocked planets and stuff, maybe planets that you couldn't go to before, that have maybe it could have like hard POIs, but at least the POIs would have better loot, maybe more advanced loot, things that are worth it to go on planet. Because I hate it when, it seems to me like once we get to mid-game, nobody's thinking about tanks anymore, nobody's thinking about SVs anymore. It's all about the CVs, the big huge CVs that you could take on dreadnoughts and chop them up. And it would be nice if there was a real reason to go on planets other than like your 4G stuff, your even the legacy homeworld and stuff. It's like, why are we going to do that? What's the, what makes it lucrative to go on planet at endgame? And I think it's something that obviously, like, I don't think Elion's gonna solve that problem, but I think Vermilion and Ravi, and maybe it's there and I just don't know anything because I never get to endgame.
He kind of already did. Like,
did he? Okay, tell us more without spoiling
like,
it.
Endgame, you need the voidium and such. That's only on planet.
You need more what?
If you go on planet to mine it.
Oh.
So you need either an SV or an HV.
Right.
If you wanna get the armor with the epic, not the epic armor, but the other one. I don't know what it's called right now, but
I know what
for
you
that
mean.
you have
The
to
progenitor stuff.
Not even the progenitor stuff. The other one. You have to raid abyssal planets.
Oh, okay.
Well, with abyssal Cyrex, they drop those special things.
Abyssal. Okay.
And
when I talk to you, should I look up to where it looks like I'm actually looking at you in the stream? Or is that weird? And you could look down. You could look to your bottom left, or is it your bottom right? Because it's flipped. I don't know. We should have done this pre-stream. We should have thought about that. That'd have been fun. I'm sorry, guy. I'm having too much fun. It's the first streamer that I've streamed with where like they have a camera too. It's too much fun.
Well, I have to look at my wall for that though.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's cool. I mean, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even repair my armor anyway. What am I doing with crazy fancy armor, right? Like I just let my, you know what I mean? Like it's whatever. I could be wearing some jeans and a t-shirt and go kill Xerax for all I give a shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's cool. I get it that people are into that and stuff. It's just I would like to. I don't know. I want more reasons to go back to planets. I think it would. I think it's a slight unbalancing thing that needs to be kind of. Because yeah, I mean, Legacy Homeworld should be this crazy thing that like a big group of us have to go do. Like, you know, and I think we could RP that, but you know what I mean? It would be cool if that was a necessity. Like, man, you got to have like 10 people. You got to have a whole fleet of HVs to go in there. It's going to be bananas, you know? But yeah. I went in there with, what was I was in there with some stupid SV that didn't have any guns, and I was just kind of flipping around and doing, I don't know what I was doing, but we managed to get in there. So. But yeah, cool.
I think the issue is,
yeah, go ahead.
The issue is like, for the group thing that you were talking about, they also have to consider making it playable for single player people too. So if the legacy homeworld is like you need a group of 4 or 5 people, you can't do it in single player.
I don't agree.
You know what I mean?
I don't agree. I don't know, man. I was having this conversation last night with what was I, with Filbert and Darkest or whatever. And we were talking about Starbase, and it just seems like another one of these games that they just kind of don't get it. Why are people making space games for single players? Like, it's a space game, like it should be. I'm not saying that I do want you to play the game single player if you want to enjoy it. There's a lot to enjoy as a single player, but there should be stuff that's too hard for one person to do. Otherwise, a group is just gonna blow through it like it's nothing, Yeah, there should be more advanced tiered stuff for, that does require more players. Maybe it would be cool if there was like AI that you could group up with and control, like even like a Ghost Recon thing or something,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's limiting. I think that it just makes the game too easy for a group of people. I mean, what we're doing here in the Anvil and what other servers are doing is showing that this game is more fun when you're playing with other people. It has a longer lifespan, right?
Yeah.
It's not just, a 10-hour game. It's a, 40, 50, 100-hour game. I mean, you probably play more than that in a season, right? You're playing maybe a couple of 100 hours.
Not really. I actually started pretty late season.
Well, I just mean in general. I think season 2 you played a ton. Right?
Yeah, season 2 I know.
You played twice. I think you started over or something, and you built a whole planet or something crazy. Like.
Yeah. Well, it was still. That was when in Germany it was still lockdown, and I was at home and not at work, so pretty much had nothing to do then eat, sleep, game. That's it.
Right.
But I played a lot season 2, like really.
All right, so let's move on because I could talk your ear off, dude, and we got a lot of massive CVs I want to show. So this is a turret placement, obviously, right? Projectile turret placement.
This is pretty much a defense tower you can place around your base if you need it.
Okay, unlock level 10. There we go. So junk defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a sentry. No, 2 sentries. Nice.
Yeah, that's not an early game, but it's more like on the cheaper side.
Yeah, it's got this weird solar panel thing.
Yeah, that one's more like for looks.
Yeah, it's for looks. That's all they're good for, guys. You heard it here. Script is anti-solar.
At least on this amount, with this amount.
Fair enough. You found an RTC yet? Are you one of the few?
Nope.
I'm kind of excited to find one of those. So we got over here, we got a hydroponics base.
Welcome to XBC.
Yes. I reused this for other bases too because I was lazy, but it's pretty much drop it down. You have 1, 2, 3, 5.
Tin Mountain down. Thanks for that
8.
resub, Sarah. 5 months, big height.
You can place 8 times the 3x3s. Or like the hydroponic base, with the 1 grow pod in the middle.
Right.
And yeah, you can just place them as you go, so you don't need to grind all the grow pods to spawn it in.
So how does because I'm confused with I guess maybe it's Reforged. I don't know about vanilla, but when do they attack your base?
When?
Yeah, okay, so this thing's made out of solar panels on the roof, right?
It's not safe.
Which would be tragic. No, but so I don't think they always attack bases on every planet. Is it just the starter planets? Is it just
no, it depends. If on the planet is a drone base.
Okay, so that's when it's so you would basically have to scout the whole base before you could be 100% sure that, this would be a good idea or not. Okay.
Yes. But then again,
Tendemus with the resub, thank you, sir.
Base attacks too.
Okay.
And their base attacks are actually pretty nasty.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, but mostly for planets where you don't have any sires or you cleared the drone base already.
Nice. Oh, you know what? We're talking about growing food here. Hold on, I got to give a shout out to somebody. Somebody finally used the channel in the Discord called drumroll. I don't even know what it's called because nobody uses it. But I was just kind of flipping around reading the chat, and it's not in white anymore because I read it, so now I can't find it. I don't know. Drum roll. What the hell's the name of this thing? You know, we might have like one or two too many channels.
Maybe, yeah.
Just, you know, just one or two. Where's the community merchant channel? Dang it! The storefront, player storefront. Where's that? I wish you could search for channels.
It's on the Anvil service.
Yes, player storefront. Dirty KDX is selling. He has a ration farm. Capacity of 72 rations per day, subject to how many harvests I manage and if food processors can keep up. Check the traders for listing or DM for barter or trade. Located near Anvil, introductory price of 1,000 credits each. Will adjust as needed. A little commercial in the middle of the stream there. But I just think it's cool. I would love to see more people utilize that. Because I'm going to be buying rations all day. I'm not growing food.
You buy rations?
You could buy it. Well, I do. No, I do. Well, we haven't done a base tour yet, so once we do the base tour, then we'll be stocked up for a while. But for now, like, we gotta do whatever we can. Jay's like, oh, there's no food. It's like, oh, well, buy some rations. Then we couldn't afford to buy rations, so Jay starved all day, and you know, when Jay starves, he gets all grumpy and shit.
Actually, this season I didn't even grow one plant or buy one food.
Really?
I think I got all my rations from POIs and the ships. I think I'm at 250 right now. And
you have 250 rations?
Yeah, all from the legacy ships and such.
Alright, you know what? Okay, let's move on. Alright, let's move on. Jesus. Alright. What is this guy? This is a Majora modular base?
Yep, you can just... It's pretty much your excess modules you can dock in here and store them. Cool. That's pretty much it. No I mean, you can add defenses if you want to.
Okay. Is there any kind of production value like in the base itself, or is it all like Majora? No. Okay.
Only give me one.
My kid's losing it. Hold on.
All right, I'm sorry about that.
I thought my kid was losing it on something, but she's just playing. It's fine. She was doing the whole. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? But apparently Woody and Daisy from Mario Brothers were fighting or something. I don't know. All right, nothing to see here. So, so basically, this base is just, you know, you have OCD and you want all your Majora modules to look straight when they're parked.
Kinda, yeah. And also just, I like to build my bases not just one huge base. I like to have multiple bases where you kind of have to walk to.
Okay, yeah. Well, you did that in season 2, right? You did like a whole. Yeah, that's cool. Like that.
Exactly. More on the roleplay side. So I just thought, you know what, this would be cool. I want to build it.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's also POI. Most of the builds are POI for the Wastelanders.
Okay. So this one here is. It looks similar to the other one. This is.
This one was for the challenge too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember this one.
Drop base challenge.
Yep.
I think. It's pretty much a crafting base. Plop it down. Maybe add a shield if you want. Pentax tank and just do some crafting.
Oh, I see. It's still moist.
Yes.
All right. This is cool, man. Definitely a lot of function here. A lot of upgradability. And then you got the whole downstairs situation here for the shield and all that. That's cool.
Yeah, I think I spawned it in this one in season 3 like 2 times.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like I have one at Legacy Space somewhere, I have one at my home base, and I literally use this as a drop base.
So this is an unlock level 10, and yeah, just really inexpensive. Awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks. As
Is
you can
this
see, I'm
also solar panel roofs? Yeah, okay.
Yes. That's why I added the option to add at least a compact shield.
Yeah.
Because the compact shield is probably enough for defense against drones or troops.
So like the turrets handle it before. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Especially if you have flagged, the drones won't even get to you. Like they can't even shoot.
Alright, so now we get over to this guy. This is a monster. What the hell is this thing? I don't even know. Is this a CV? What is this thing? This is a base.
It's a base. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So this is also inspired from Halo.
Yeah.
And this was originally my first pirate POI that I built.
Wow.
I thought, hey, this will actually be cool as a base. So I changed a few minor things, repainted it, made it a base. It's not airtight, so just use this on planets when you have air. But other than that, constructor, decon, everything you need in the base, basically.
I hope that they do weather like they were talking about. Talon was saying something about them doing dynamic weather and stuff. That would be so cool to have like a sandstorm.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like that would be really cool. Yeah, I love the layout of this. Like a little merchant hovel or something. No.
Oh, radar! It's got radar!
Yeah.
Radar! Oh, radar love.
No cockpit. Where's the cockpit? Oh, it's a
Well,
base.
it's a base.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You could have put a pretend cockpit. Come on, man.
I mean, it had one. It has one in the POI.
Put a little toilet or something, man. Nah. That's cool, man. That's cool. So this is a this is gonna be one of the POIs.
This is already a POI for the pirate.
Oh, for the pirates. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Funny fact, I still didn't find my own POIs that I built. Anyone else has found it? I didn't. But
so when the Wastelander officially becomes a faction or whatever, what happens there? Does this become a POI for Wastelanders?
That I don't know still.
Oh, okay.
It would make sense,
Right.
because they kind of hate the pirates and pirates hates them. So you can say, hey, they took this over, made it their own.
Okay, okay.
But I still don't know about it.
Okay. Very nice.
Currently, I'm writing the story for the Wastelanders. Yeah,
Oh god.
a lot of fun.
God. Now, am I gonna get deep triggered like in the game?
Oh, okay. Okay, before we continue, let me actually show you something.
Oh god. Alright.
I think some of the people know I built a trading station in orbit, and I just put a shit ton of Easter eggs everywhere.
Where are you?
Like, right here. You should.
Oh yeah.
see it.
Oh god. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh shit.
So I just scattered around the Easter eggs area, like here in the bar section. There's a bulletin board where you can find a lot of them.
Hold on. I'm still stuck on the SV in the back with the lightsabers. Holy shit, dude. That looks amazing.
So a little backstory. It's a well, look, as you can see, it's the ship Kusanagi stuck into asteroids. There's an Easter egg for that too, and because it's stuck, they're basically salvaging it with this little CV, at least the good parts, and they build around it pretty much.
Wow. Dude, that's so cool. That now I'm thinking like if they just gave us lightsabers, I wouldn't be bothered by anything else. You can imagine killing Xerax with a lightsaber? So
Yeah.
satisfying. That would be so satisfying. Dude, this is so cool, man. So this is so. Does the ship have any function to it as far as part of the base, or is it just?
Yes, there are traders inside there too.
Oh wow.
So there are traders scattered around the entire POI.
Yeah. Helldogs Medical, offering cures for all galactic diseases. Why is there a clone chamber? No! Don't do this! No! Don't further this, man. Armor and Garriman shop, armor and boosts. Oh, bro, that is so cool. Ah. Ooh, look at this. So you did this LCD work?
No, most of it I stole from Souls to Come.
Oh, no, that looks so
like
cool.
he has this LCD base that he published.
Oh,
I just took it from there. Normally it should move. I don't know why it doesn't, but
wow. That is so cool, man.
yeah, I thought I'd show it to you now because you will probably never find it. Because it is a rare, like really rare bond.
Yeah. Blade Collective now with moist clone chambers. God, it just makes me think of some weird, like, I don't know. Like, what's the movie where, I guess The Matrix, where they're in the little, you know, when they're actually, like, stuck in the Matrix and they're in that, it's got that disgusting oozy stuff all over him and he gets out of it and he's all bald and he's all, like, oiled up and, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think of a moist clone chamber. That's the picture I get. I mean, Keanu was killing it with the shaved head and all that, but still, like, I don't know, it still looks weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, you can see the reason why.
Tefon, prisoner. Crash ship between two asteroids, spilled yellow paint. That's a pretty miserable cell, man. Brutal.
It's own fault.
Brutal.
My first time with building asteroids too. Building with asteroids.
Yeah.
A lot of fun actually.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. That's cool, man. I don't want to miss anything here. I think I got it all.
The best part is actually on the other side, bar.
Oh, on the bar. Oh, where's the bar? Okay.
On the second on the other asteroid.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah.
So those Easter eggs are kind of scattered around everywhere with LCDs. So if you want to find them, you have to look for them.
Yeah. Starting here. Gilbert Shipyards. Go green and go blue. Go green and go glowy. Crazy Z's luxury liners. All Dread Knight for lemons. Pears. No apples. Oh man. What
You
about
can
that
recognize
sold out?
the purple one?
The Burning Man. Mining tools. Is that Jay?
That is Jay.
That's Jay, yeah. Radars, flamethrowers, mining tools, and paint tools and more. Wow, Jay, look at you, man. You're killing it. Sherwin Williams got nothing on you, man. Curtains for your shower. Oh god, this is a horrible bar. Spicy Chris, that's cool. I like that effect you did where they're inside the fridge. That's awesome. Chocolate
As
bomb.
Celestica is just god with LCDs. It's just incredible.
Yeah, that's nuts. Jeez. Who's ordering the what is that? Promethium dumb? Yeah, I think you're having too much fun here, man. You need to calm down a little bit.
I do actually. I actually do. Driving is actually a lot of fun.
Sitting here cracking yourself up, man. Oh, this looks cool. Cargo looks good there. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Go up first, make sure.
I think there was a floor all the way to the bottom too, where the shooting range is.
Okay. Yeah, like
Yeah,
down
no,
here in the
there's-
stone. Yeah, that's a cool effect.
there's-
That's the elevators are doing that.
Welcome to XBC.
There's my Easter egg.
Where's that?
There's my Easter egg, like with my name.
Oh, okay. McGinty with the 9-month resub. Thank you, sir. Broadsword height. Oh, so this is above. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm
Yeah,
confused.
if you go back to the bar.
Back down?
Yeah, back to the bar. There's
Oh, to the
another.
bar. Oh, okay.
There's another door where you can go into.
So go in the bar?
Yep. And you should see me standing there.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, the wrong way. This way.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I went there. Oh, okay.
So here you are connected to the ship, and you can go down here as well.
Gun Empyrion, take him. I don't need him. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, really cool, man.
Thank you.
So this whole thing is an asset, basically, with the asteroid and everything.
Yes, this is all one thing,
That's so cool.
and it will hopefully spawn as a trading station.
Wow. Dude, ah.
You didn't see the city yet.
They should have been doing this, dude. Like, they should have been, like, you know, you guys are making things. I mean, I guess they've always had builders building for them, right? Essentially, but just, you know, opening it up and letting people, you know, build real assets for the game. Like, this is great, dude. This is so cool.
Here. And here's the city.
Oh my god.
This is planetary POI though.
Oh my God.
chassis.
Holy crap.
Also rare, more on the rare side because of size class. If it's too high, then you can spawn it in clusters and everything.
Jeez. Okay. Oh! Get out of there. Shower curtains. Nice, everything's kind of laid out here. Slightly differently than the asteroid. That's cool, you're able to kind of like put the same overall assets, save them, and then kind of like combine them into different layouts.
Exactly. This was pretty much just copy and paste. Like this one's a POI, that one's a POI, that one's a base, that one's a base. I just copy and paste everything. The only thing that I built is the stone floor, I guess, and the wall.
Okay.
The rest is copy and pasted.
Dude, that's awesome.
Thanks.
Massive, man.
And-
Holy crap.
And on this one, you have to search for the traders actually. Like they are not all in one spot. You have to
Yeah.
explore the city to find them.
Makes me want to watch like Mandalorian again. Very cool, man. Holy crap. Dude, like, you've been busy, man. Holy shit. Like, we haven't even looked at CVs yet. Wow. Let's go back to, we were at the smeltery.
Yes,
So the smeltery is the furnace base, I'm assuming?
exactly.
Very cool.
Pretty much just 4 furnaces to smelt your stuff down. And that's it. You could add 8. I added 8 to mine if you want it
Yeah.
faster, but
So the furnace is the one bit of equipment in the game that you can kind of make an automated system with, and I wish there was more of that. Like you can literally just, as long as you connect the inputs and outputs the way you want them, you can automate your you know, your refining in a way. You know, you can set.
yeah.
You know, you could set like 4 of the furnaces to the high-end stuff, the other 4 to the common stuff, and have them go to different places. And I wish you could do that more, but it's at least cool. That's a cool reason to use furnaces. Is that?
Yeah, like you could use small constructors to make ores from stone.
Mhm.
Then the furnace melts the stone. Then that goes into input where you craft your stuff.
Yeah, but it just, I wish, you know what I mean? I wish the other constructors allowed you to queue without losing the queue when you don't have the ingredients, because then you really
Yeah.
could make a fully automated, like imagine making hydrocells by having a small constructor always make promethium pellets, you know, another one always make hydrogen bottles, another, you know what I mean? And then just like that system is just always going to work as long as you put those base ingredients in. And it's gonna make it the most efficiently. Like that would be amazing, but you just can't do that. Like you're always just kind of forced to re-queue everything, and it sucks. I don't do it just because of that. Like I just don't even bother a lot of times. Like I think Donk does, but I don't. I can't do it, man. Annoying.
Yeah,
But
I
this
wish
is
there
cool.
was more automation too, but
So all the furnaces work off these solar panels, like 100%.
no,
Yeah, no,
those
they
are
don't.
just for looks.
They don't. They're just for looks. That's all they're good for.
Well, it
guys.
depends on the planet though. It depends on the planet. but
No,
most
they're
of
for
them-
looks. Doesn't work. There's no amount of solar panels that could power 4 furnaces. Never.
In orbit, it can though.
No, I don't talk to me about luminosity and stuff. I don't want to hear it. Doesn't work.
Should I call Fred here?
No, God no. I don't want to hear it. Oh man. All right, so we're moving here. You can't add hamsters? There you go. You can use hamsters. That'll work. What's this guy?
This is a storage space. I think 10
Oh, wow.
full cargo systems.
See, that's cool, man. Like, there's no reason why this thing needs to look like this, but it's just amazing RP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I like that,
Exactly.
dude. I think that's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's you can have just a tower with the extensions, like Darth built one. That's basically just a tower, which looks good too. But I mean, for the roleplay, right?
Well, and that's it. Like, you know, when you're using these builds, like, you're really building yourself like a community. Like, you're really like everything works together. You know, and some people maybe don't get use out of one or two of them, but I really like that, man. I think it's cool that you can make like a little village out of all this stuff.
Oh, you should see our home planet right now on the server.
Oh, I can imagine, man. Yeah.
It's really like a village.
The wireless thing is probably super annoying, though, right?
It's not bad. Like when you use the connect to base feature, you can just lay out your Wi-Fi.
Man,
Then you're good.
it'd be nice if there was a way to, if there was like some kind of way to extend the range. You know what I mean? Like have like a repeater, or have, you know, like something like that where you can set like, you know, range overall. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean technically you could do that with what I said right now. Like, let's say you have one Wi-Fi here, you press N, do connect to port, for example. Then you can just add another Wi-Fi further away, and they'll do the same thing again until you're, for example, on your landing pad. You can connect from your landing pad to your port.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
okay,
that's
walk
what
me
I
through
do.
that. Walk me through that, because
Okay,
you're blowing my mind
so
right let me get a
let's
wireless.
say-
Let me get a wireless. It's better
So
if
this
I
one
do
is-
it, so the whole stream sees it here. Let me see.
all right, so
So I got a wireless.
yeah, let's place a few blocks here. 1 sec. Isn't space you can build. So range. All right here, you are not in range anymore, right?
Okay.
Go to the port, press N, and do connect to base.
Go to which port? What do you mean port?
The storage base.
Oh, okay. So just press P and go to it.
Press N,
Okay.
your debug menu, and then connect to port.
What?
Under building, under undo.
It's grayed out.
No, connect to port. That you have to.
Oh, okay. You know when you never use something, you just ignore it. Okay, so connect to port, and then what?
Yeah, and then come back here, where we put down the line of blocks, all the way towards the end, and place a Wi-Fi at the end, the last block. Now you should be able to connect to the port.
What do you mean? Press N again.
Press F4. No, press F4. Now you have the range from all the way here.
Cannot use logistics.
Oh.
Damn it! You
Well-
lied to me.
Do GMIV. You're an admin, right? Then you should be able to.
But this works. I mean.
Oh no! Wait! It's
What?
private. That's why.
Oh.
There you go.
Try now. So port. That's the name of it.
Yep. Exactly. Now you pretty much extended your Wi-Fi range with that.
So okay. So hold on. So if I went another 30 blocks that way and did that again, I would still be able to connect to it.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a thing.
I mean, there's a limit on how big the base can be.
Yeah.
So you can't put a Wi-Fi here and put another one on the other side of the planet. But you can, for example, extend it all the way up to your landing pad where you want to empty out your ship, for example.
That's awesome, dude. That is so cool. I hope that a couple people didn't know that as well, because I don't want to feel stupid, but I had no idea. Like honestly, there's some things in this game I've just never bothered looking at.
I think I told you that last season too.
I ignore people when they talk a lot of times. But,
but that's how I basically connect all my bases together, so I can access
wow.
everything from everywhere.
Nah, that's amazing, dude. That's really cool. Connect to I still don't get it, but like just the fact that I know
it's more for like when you don't wanna place your solar panels, for example, on your base, and you wanna place them on the ground, for example.
So what
Because
if I okay, so what if I unchecked connect to port? Would that no longer work now?
No, it should work now. You just don't connect to the space anymore. So basically don't build on the space anymore. Because the connect to base thing is basically like you are building on this one base that you are connected to.
Oh, so okay, so hold on. So what you're saying is I didn't even need to put these blocks out. I could have just put the wireless on the ground?
Exactly. I just did it because in space you can place them on the ground. You should literally just you can just place them on there. I mean, it might stick out, but if you find the perfect spot where it's like almost inside the terrain, then jackpot.
That's cool. My stream deck is wigging out on me. That's cool, man. Holy shit, mind blown. All right, guys, there you go. Hell yeah. All right. So we got the port. That's badass, dude. I learned something today. Holy shit, now we got about 50 freaking CVs. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, I like to build CVs.
Yeah, no, I guess so. Wow. Okay, guys, so we are going to be lightly going through these, but we're definitely going to go through them. But you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to be like,
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this thing. It's like a small carrier.
Yep, I used that one as my second CV this season.
Oh,
Like,
your
when you get
second,
the
just your
booster-
second CV, way back then on the first day of the season, or?
Nah, it's like I got my Asagiri first. Darth
Yeah.
had a CV. We went to another planet, and I just spawned this one after I got the resources.
Gotcha.
And I still have it. Still use it to go around, carry my stuff. It's modular with 2 Modura modules too. Normally it should have solar panels as well, but it's vanilla, so it works really well. Actually.
Oh, that's cool, man. Lots of space for stuff. You said how much cargo?
This one has 1, 2, 3 cargo, 1 ammo, but you can extend that with 2 modules.
Ooh, quick exit. Big eye. I love the shaping, dude, and the color separations here. This looks really good. This kind of like
Thank you.
angled arrowhead thing. That's cool.
It was a pain to build that.
Yeah, man, that's cool. You got the Majora, 4 Majora ports, or 2?
2.
2. Okay. So, me and Jay and Donk are gonna be bringing in the Solaris, or what? How did Jay say it? Solaris. Weirdo.
The space station, right?
Yeah, and it's got 4 Majora ports. What do you recommend?
Well, at the point, I don't know when you guys gonna get it in, but I think for cargo, the base has already plenty, and if you need more, you can just... I mean, I don't know. Like, if you almost filled up your base, but you don't need much more, you could probably get a Modura cargo module, because it's only 4 systems. But other than that, like, Moduras are intended to be like the early game.
Well, do you have like a little starter base Majora?
The module you mean?
Like I want a little place to get away. Like when I want to get away from Jay and Donk, I could just go live in it. Just like a general like little home or something. You have that?
I didn't build one. I think No, not Clutch. Someone, I don't know. Someone built a starter module though. The modular modules.
Nah, look for it.
Yeah, but I myself didn't.
Dude, that's cool.
Then
I love
again,
the
I
look,
kinda-
man. It's super dynamic. It's got some nice curves and some nice skeletal properties too.
Yeah, and it's asymmetrical. I think my first asymmetrical CV.
Damn.
Flying this around is kind of a pain though because of the cockpit, because it's on the left side.
And that massive, like, yeah, that's so cool, dude. The antenna work and everything.
you.
That's great, man. Good stuff. What's this little guy here?
That one is the Asagiri. That was for the prefab challenge.
Oh.
If
Oh
you
wait,
remember
we
that.
done that already, right? We looked at this.
Yeah.
God, I look
We
at
already
so
done
many
it.
things in it. I look at so
You said
many
the season
things. It's like,
works pretty well.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Still have it.
Yeah. You know, I'll just remember your things by the triggers. Like, oh, right. I remember that.
You remember the trigger on this one?
I don't, and I'm scared. Like, I want to, like... Oh, okay, yeah. Subtle trigger with the curtain. Cone chain, yeah. The classics. Yes, yeah. With the period. I remember that. Okay, I remember now. I'm refreshed. I remember this guy. Yeah. Oh man. So starter CV.
Exactly.
Get into this guy. This is beautiful, man.
That one is my combat CV that I don't like actually.
That you don't like? Oh, tell me more.
Well, I don't like it in Reforged. In vanilla, it works really well, but the issue with like building tanky CVs, combat CVs in Reforged, is your ship is either too heavy, so you can't maneuver it properly.
Yeah.
So you need more thrusters, which means you can only have less turrets.
Okay.
Or you make it a swirly bird thing.
Yeah.
And be freaking OP as, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my issue. I love tanky builds. I prefer tanky builds over this whole spinning around thing, but like starter, well, not starter, but combat CVs under the CPU limit.
Yeah, it's hard. It really is hard.
The tanky one is really hard, yeah. Like it all depends on the enemy you wanna fight too, though. But for example, you get a combat CV to get more CPU, right? Like quantums, auxiliary cores, whatever. But if you can't properly fight the enemies for that, then what use do you have with that CV, right?
Yeah.
In vanilla it's OP though.
This has got a ton of decoys though. Like, holy shit, dude! You're telling me this thing can't take on anything? Like, this thing's got a
The thing is, by the time the enemy went through all the decoys, you didn't do that much damage. You know?
Okay.
I mean, this is the vanilla version, that's why it has so many turrets too.
Right.
This is fully upgraded. The Reforged version is more naked.
Okay. It looks beautiful, dude. Like the shaping, the lights, the it's, you know, it's just, you know, it just proves that yeah, you don't need to you know, the texturing doesn't have to take a third of your build time. Like you really can pull off some really nice looks here.
It's also modular too.
Yeah, it's got the mature on the on both sides, right? Yeah, that's OP, dude. Because you can have cargo, you can have, you know, growing, whatever the hell. That's cool.
And you can fight this one in the game already too.
Yeah.
It's on the Warlord, yes.
Oh wow. Do you have a mining Majora module?
I
CV mining?
have. I think I have it only in my blueprints, but I didn't release it. I think I released the salvage one.
Okay. That would be cool.
Is,
like to have a salvage and a yeah, that would be what I would use those slots for sure.
Yeah. I usually go with salvage because in multiplayer, especially if you core a ship after you destroy it, you go back, it despawns, right? If you leave the playfield. So having a salvage ship or a turret on your ship
Totally.
is always good, so you don't have to go away and risk losing the ship. I had that happen quite a few times in season 2, and it was kind of annoying.
That's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Alright, now we're getting look at this guy. Tanky. Holy shit.
That one I didn't release.
This is off.
I did put it in my Discord, but I didn't release it on the workshop. There are probably a few blocks missing too, because I use Reforged specific blocks. But
Okay.
other than that, this is a multi-quantum ship. And it was equipped with tier 2 turrets all the way.
Oh, man. you're not dicking around with that. Holy crap, dude.
Well, my fighting style is I go in front of the enemy and do something else. And let the ship do its thing.
That's it. Listen, that's it, man. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Perfect. Jeez, man.
That's why this one's also not that refined and everything on the inside too.
Randall's crying right now. He's like, you know how long it took me to convince him to put a decoy area in the trip? Man, he's like, all right, I'll put one, but it's gonna be totally accessible and you can have a party in it. I'm like, all right, Jay, fine. Put a dining room table in here just in case. Oh man, yeah, no, that's nuts. I don't know, dude. I think me and Jay have to like come play with you like a day or something, and just like, you know, just do what you would normally do, and we'll just tag along. I bet it would be a totally different.
I mean, if you guys want to visit me at Legacy Space, then sure.
yeah, we'll go there. We gotta CV now.
I mean, I think I'm back at our home planet right now.
Okay.
Because let's say that it's more efficient to have dreadnoughts or get auxiliary crossing columns right now.
Yeah, sure. It's like first world Empyrion problems.
No, really, I mean, the amount of ammo you use on those new legacy ships is just it's not worth the chance to get.
I know what you mean. The ones that I was messing with in creative, well, not creative, but when I was testing that one.
Yeah, the ones that are based on Filbert ships.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, he was telling me about that. I guess Vermilion had used some of his stuff. Look at this, dude. Is that glowy or LCD? That's glowy. Wow. That looks
yes,
crazy,
this is the Kaito. Probably also a few
Jeez.
blocks missing because reforged. Also an OPV in game. But yeah, modular. It's pretty much your mid-game go-around ship, cruiser ship, explorer.
Wow. I love it, dude. I don't normally, I don't do glowies like on my builds really, but this looks amazing, dude. That looks like it's nuts. It looks like that would hurt. Like if whatever's shooting out of there. This has modules too. 2 Majora modules.
Yes, and the back are also LCDs. That look like glowies.
Oh, okay. Be around the thrusters. Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. The front looks really cool. Like, yeah, just kind of some of the core glowy shading stuff looks really interesting. Makes the shapes look even better. Oh, so this is interesting. So you got. So what's the actual purpose behind this build? Like, what's its function?
It's Explorer.
Okay. Yeah, because you got fuel
Like
tanks
I
kind
used,
of on the end.
I used this one in season 2 to get my Voidium, Magnum sight, and everything.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's got a ton of throws.
Yeah, you can even add one more drive thrust.
Cool, man. When you put textures on those wall blocks, they look so good. Yeah, and you got tons of upgradable room here as well. If you need to. Good looking ship, man.
Thank you.
The Koski. Koski? Kuski?
Actually, the Katsuo
Koseki?
is the next one.
Oh, wait,
Can
what?
you know? The Katsuo, the little one next to it.
Oh, shit. Was that there the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This
Don't mind me, man.
is an early game CV miner with 2 laser drills.
Ah.
I think you can get those 2 advanced ones, if you have the money at least, pretty
Yeah.
early in game. Either find it or buy it from the Connect station.
Right.
There you can see, because 2 laser drills are already better than 1 drill
Bro,
turret.
you don't have to tell me. Jay's like, oh, let me get out with the SV miner and help you with this asteroid. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, bro. Like, yeah, go for it. Have fun. So fun. Watch this.
McGinty, yes, a lot of those ships are in the game as OPVs. Currently under Warlord, hopefully with 1.6 as its own faction. If not 1.6, then 1.7.
Yeah, dude, this is an awesome little miner, man. Hell yeah. I love the look
Works
of it.
actually really well.
The shaping's really good, and yeah.
Nice. Works really well. And you can upgrade it up to 6. Joseph.
Yeah. The CPU is good all the way up to 6.
Yes, the generators are enough, so you don't have to do any upgrading on that. You just need to add the drills. That's it.
That's great, dude.
CPU as well.
A lock right there, guys. Easy little, yeah, Katsu. This is a bigger miner here.
Yeah, this was my first CB miner. Well, not first build, but like in this collection, the first.
Yeah.
And it's also modular in the back. You can add a module
Okay.
for more cargo, and you can just go on longer mining trips. Also an OPV. So if you need drills, look for this guy, because the OPV version has 6 laser drills on it, if you don't destroy it at least.
Ah. We gotta go find it, Jay. We gotta take this one down.
It's pretty easy too. It only has like flag and cannon, that's it.
So cool, man. I need 2 minutes here to check on my kid. Give me 1 sec, guys.
Yep. Oh yeah, guys, when I'm turning off my camera, it's just that I'm smoking, because I don't like to do it on camera. That's why. Just so you guys know. Hope the volume is alright too.
Seriously, dude? Oh, yeah. Alright, well, let's continue on here. Asshole gardener started gardening with his freaking weed whacker. Alright, so this guy here is the what's the name?
the Kusanagi.
Kusanagi.
Yes, this is the little backstory for the Wastelands. This is the main battle ship for the faction.
Okay.
And this is the one that I'm going towards currently with 20 quantums.
So,
and yeah, it's just all around.
What's the inspiration for your ship naming? Your overall.
I'm going mostly for like Japanese battleship name.
Okay.
Yeah, I just Google it, say, hey, that sounds cool. Let's use it.
Gotcha. Damn, this has a ton of freaking weapons.
Yeah. It actually works pretty well too.
Oh yeah, no, this style of layout works amazing. That looks great.
This is more of an all-rounder where you can take stuff with you, craft, you know. So it's not poorly for combat, but you can use it for that too. Like if you look at the front, the amount of decoys, it has actually two fronts, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Like one on the bottom, one above.
Yep.
So double the amount of decoys.
Do you back up your blueprints folder?
No, I should actually. I mean, like, it's not bad if I lose my work in progress stuff.
But okay, so you know, right?
Yeah,
you upload it to the workshop, but remember, if you upload it to the workshop and you lose that file, you can no longer update what's on the workshop.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, if you have a Gmail account or whatever, like, use the Google Drive and just drag that folder over into there, dude. Because, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it would be brutal if you didn't, you know, if you, like, it could just be, like, a bad hard drive. And I hate to put that on anybody, but, man, I think about all this work, and it's like, dude, if you lost all this, that'd be brutal.
I mean, I'm okay with losing my work in progress stuff.
No, come on, man.
No, because I tend to finish stuff. Like, when I start something, I tend to finish it. I have a few that I didn't yet. But others are, like, just throwaway things where I just play around and... Yeah. I should still probably do that.
Dude, just drag it over, man. It takes 5 seconds. Just drag it over. Oh,
this one's in the game, too.
Nice.
You can fight it.
Like, I back up on the cloud and I back up on a jump drive just to make sure.
I mean, I backed up my thumbnails.
Yeah, I do that too. All my screenshots.
But not the ABPs.
Wow. So now we got this little guy here.
Yes, this is repainted Achilles.
Oculus.
Stardust CV. Stardust CV, yes. I think when tell me, Chronologic brought you some stuff, he used this one. As far as I remember.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's just your standard cheapish Stardust CV to get off planet, have a shield, and go around.
See, but to me, these are the ships that you enjoy and kind of use the most. These are the struggle ships, right? Like, these are the ships that you're actually trying to do more with less. Once you get the big ships, you're just, you know, you're just out, like, you're not really concerned as much with them. Like, but these you own a little more because you're trying to do everything with these little ships, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I tend to build smaller, because it's more fun. Like, you're using these more than you are the bigger ships. The big ship, yeah, you'll use them. You'll go out on campaigns and do a lot, but by then you can afford to repair them too, so it's not a big deal. Like with this guy, like, you might not be able to repair it. You might not have a way to repair it for a while. It's cool. It's nice too. It's nice that starter CV looks so good. It looks like a small Corvette. It looks really good.
This was actually the original one, the normal Achilles. It was actually was a copy and paste from an SV that I built. I just
Oh,
tried it
okay.
out, and somehow it was one of my most popular ships on the workshop.
Oh, hell yeah.
Where is it? Like, this is the original one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And this was the SV. I just copy and paste it. Change it up.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I could see the, yeah. It looks different though, it's weird, it does look different.
Yeah,
Took some,
I had
change
to
some stuff.
add some. Yeah, I had to because CVs are kind of big ass. For example, the cockpit, add more room there for the warp drive and everything.
Right. Ah, that's great, man.
Thanks.
Wow. What is this?
Oh boy, there's so many versions of this ship. There's an arc one, there's a scar one, there's a normal one, there's a wastelanders one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my go-to in season 2 thing. That's where I first got my quantums. Also kind of like an all-rounder.
Yeah. Okay, so you were, yeah, it's a lot of fixed fire, right? So
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work that well in Reforged. It's sluggish, but in vanilla this flies like an S. I think if you fly it now, it should fly pretty well.
Hanger, yeah, good all around there. Haha, glass shower gang, hell yeah, see?
Yeah, pretty old.
Yeah, buddy. Eventually I convert everybody. Ah, that's cool, man. Jeez, dude, like, you got a lot of stuff, bro. This is amazing, like. This is cool.
This is another starter CV, but more on the expensive side. I think I made this for the challenge too. The starter CV challenge.
I don't think so.
I think so.
No. He smokes, builds, and sells beer. What?
I think this was the only one where I didn't put a trigger in.
Yeah, I don't remember this. I don't think you submitted this for a challenge.
I did.
Nope. Oh, there's a trigger. You bastard.
Oh, never mind. All the small things.
Okay, I remember this now. No,
Gotcha.
this is good, man. This is good. So it's got two 320k. It's got the warp. It's got tons of character. It looks freaking amazing. Yeah, dude, it's so cool to get like some really sharp looking starters, and then obviously this thing could take a ton of turrets after.
Mm.
You know, you
Also,
can upgrade
all the
thruster
thrusters are upgradable to the large ones. So
to the 2x2s.
yes.
Yeah, I see that DLT. Cool. That's awesome. The front looks really good. Wow. go. Oh, should we? Oh. Should I start back on the left or go all the way up?
Nah, you can start on the left.
No, start.
Those two are work in progress.
Okay, so this is the. Okay, I recognize
This is
one.
the
This is
the Modura, right?
yeah. Remember this.
This is the vanilla version. That's why no Solas, but pretty much your standard Modura. Early game. No, let's not say early module ship.
Oh, you're a bartender by trade.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a bartender.
So
That's
same
why I
as
always have to work late.
that. Gotcha. All right, so I remember watching you build some of this.
Yeah, the dragonfly.
This massive guy, and I believe we came and visited you on this, didn't we? Was it this one?
I think I came to you actually.
Yeah,
I think I had
something like that.
my big combat one on this one docked
Yeah.
and brought you some ammo or something.
Crazy, dude. Like,
Oh, I struggled a lot with this one though.
yeah.
Like keeping this under size class 18 was a battle.
I just remember you just dragging blocks to infinity, and I'm like, oh my god, what is he doing? How is he gonna do that? Like, I don't understand it. Yeah, look at it. I mean, it's just, you know, what is this, hardened steel or combat?
No, this is steel and plastic.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's pretty much go with this to the sun and do your stuff with your other series from there.
Okay.
That's why I also put a lot of like room to dock ships.
Yeah.
Like, for example, in the middle part, you can put down the... What was the Helios drop module called? The Hyg one.
Right.
And
Really?
you can dock... You fell for it again, really.
It's still there?
Yeah.
Oh
Ah, yeah,
man.
Apollo.
Oh man.
Well, he fell for it again.
I did. Yeah. Script's early game means killing legacy, not gathering iron. Fair enough. Oh man. So, wait, I didn't ask you some of the standard questions. When did you actually start playing Empyrion?
Oh, actually a long time ago, but like I played it for like, do you know that when you play a game a lot, then you kind of get sick of it?
Mm-hmm.
I had that. I just played survival.
Yeah.
I got stuff from the workshop, played with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was before even shields were released.
Mm-hmm.
Then I stopped for a long time. Then I played again, tried myself on creative, on building my own ships. I sucked.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped doing that.
Right.
Then I stopped again, and then I played again, and I think that was also the time where I kind of, like a few months after that, started the whole streaming thing too.
Okay.
And from there,
So,
that's where I'm right now.
so you say you sucked. I mean, did you ever build in any other game, or?
I mean, I did play a lot of like Minecraft and all the other survival games where you can build.
Right. Was it the way you build in the game that you didn't catch on to, or was it just?
It was like I didn't had my own ideas and it didn't function properly. Like I always had to look for pictures.
Right.
I mean, inspiration is fine, but I had to do it every time
Yeah.
because I just wasn't that creative.
Right.
And it was not really efficient. Like too expensive. I didn't know about thruster placement or what to do there, here. So
Mhm.
yeah.
So what? Eventually, you just kind of kept going with it, or like, where did it click and you started making things that?
I kind of just started again, and like I'm a lazy person. I don't really want to look into something that long, right?
Yeah.
And for me, this was like math.
Okay.
Like the whole thruster generator thing back then.
Yeah.
Just I said, I don't want to bother with it. I just use stuff from the workshop. But then I thought, you know what? Let's give it a try, and yeah.
So I mean, do you do that now though? Because I don't. I pretty much ignore the statistics screen and all that. I know, I kind of know how much I want, and I'll adjust sometimes. But usually I OP the thrust and I do just certain things just to make sure that I got it covered.
Yeah, I just started doing that recently with the whole, when I started playing around with the swirly bird combat ships.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying, you will see that later, the prototype, I was trying to play with that, with the roll, with the pitch and everything, but
Yeah.
we'll come to it.
See, I still don't. Yeah, I'm still kind of like, admittedly, like I don't really get too into the aerodynamics of things and the distribution of thrust and all that. Like that's lost on me. So.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, obviously, I could, you know, that's something I could get into. It's just, I don't know, man. I blame like a few of the guys in the Discord with the some of those crazy channels, the Signal Logic channel, and you know the guys with the spreadsheets of all the thruster stuff, and
Oh boy.
bro,
Yeah, that's no.
no, I can't do it. But no,
I mean,
it's
as long
interesting,
as
man.
Yeah, as long as it functions like how I want it to, for the purpose, I'm fine with it. I don't need like the best roll or the best pitch.
So
or
when
something.
when you go to build like a CV now, like do you have an idea how you want it to look from jump, or do you kind of get inspired as you go?
It depends. Sometimes I have the idea in my head and just try to picture it and build it in game. But sometimes I just randomly build and see what happens.
Okay, so yeah, because sometimes like I'll look for stuff on the internet just to kind of lightly inspire it, and then sometimes I think when I try to make something look a certain way, that's where I do the worst. But when I just kind of go along with it, sometimes it just clicks, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, there's dozens of things I never finish.
Like for example, or is it Dragonfly, for example? I just had that idea. Hey, wouldn't it be cool to have those wings with those
Yeah, dude,
engraved
that's nuts, man.
forms in it? I tried it. Looks okay-ish.
No, it's, you know, honestly, it's intimidating. Like, it's because it just doesn't look of the game. It's like, what's the purpose there? Like, what's going on? Is that some crazy like I don't know. Is it a weapon? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on there, man? It just looks scary, dude. But it still looks really cool at the same time. So it's it's interesting. It's definitely
it's just unique.
Yeah, exactly. What makes it cool.
That's what makes it.
So now we got, this is a higher end miner here.
Yes, this is the one. The original one looks different with different paint job, but this is the one that I use on the server because we are kind of going with the Wastelanders theme in the faction.
Okay.
At least most of us. So I basically just repaint my ships.
Right.
And this is my 20 drill go away for 10 hours.
Yeah. Wow.
Like you have 6 harvest controllers, you have 6 advanced constructors, and you can just go on mining.
Damn, dude, if Vermilion ever gives us furnaces or something like a furnace on a CV, oh my god.
You won't see J Rattle again.
No, never, dude. Like, imagine 4 furnaces on a mining CV.
Oh
You'd
boy.
destroy all, man.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to do that. If there's a way to change, I'm sure there is, right? Like he should like take the furnace and like make a clone of the furnace, but then use the asset of like the constructor to where it doesn't look like a furnace, and have it as a CV thing. That would be cool, because then I just want that automation. That's the only reason I want the furnace. Obviously, is that automation, right? That would be
Yeah.
so good. Hey, look at, oh dude, we gotta stop for a second and give big hype to Rig for his 12-month resub. Golden broadsword hype to Rig. Hell yeah. Big hype, dude. Congrats, sir.
E-type.
You can buy anything you want at the Anvil station with that golden broadsword. Just wave it around and make pew-pew noises. They'll be so confused that they'll just give you anything. It's awesome. Or just ask Carlos. Tell Carlos I said to give you anything. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Yeah, go. Free hamsters for everybody. You get a hamster. You get a hamster. Oh, dude. Big hype. Big hype. Yeah, this is awesome, dude. I'm sorry. You said how many cargo? How much cargo?
6 320
Wow.
harvest.
Wow.
And 2 176 ammo.
Damn. Damn. Beastie, man. What's the one next to it here?
That one is another repainted ship. Originally, I built this ship for Fred.
Okay.
This
Oh,
was
I
pretty
remember
much
him
his
saying
skeleton.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I just repainted it again because I used this last season. I think I used this one to explore too. Like before I got the other one in, I used this one. And I had all the ships that I got in on the Dragonflight dock somewhere.
Wow. Nice. This is one stream ship XCal.
Welcome to XBC.
Hey, look at that! The script HD with the broadsword. Big eye, dude. Big eye for script. Yeah, this is cool, man. Great all-arounder here.
Yeah, it works actually pretty well for salvaging too.
The script taking commissions, you need a ship. Rig needs a ship. Hook him up.
Give me 2 quantums, then okay.
Oh shit. Dude, you would build a whole ship for 2 quantums? Like,
I need them.
damn. Like, oh man. Listen, you guys could have anything for 2 quantums, man. What ship do you guys want? I'm selling them all. Mom Bell, man. Anybody want the Mom Bell? 2 quantums. Sugoshi.
It's Tsugoshi, yes. This was also a repainted ship. One of my fun fact for this one, in season 1, where I played with Heckendiver, Matt CC, and Jbeard. This was our starter CV.
Oh wow.
We literally mined everything, got everything to get this as our starter. Just think of 4 people standing in a hole mining iron with mechanical drills.
I mean, yeah, look at the hangar in here, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's a micro carrier, like
Yeah.
really small.
I need to do a second attempt on like a micro carrier. I don't like the one that I made. I never finished
Oh,
it.
server restart in 3 minutes.
This server?
Yep.
Why? Why, Talon? Why? Urgh. Garden. Uh-oh. I'll use this 3 minutes to feed my child on a.
Alright.
Hey, Beardy Pixels, what's up, man? I gotta do that. You got the little video Heidi thing there. I gotta get one of those. Where's the spoon? I gotta test it to make sure it's good.
Can you stop doing that, Daddy?
I gotta test it. It's called dad tax.
Okay, please.
Alright, there you go. Good. It's okay. For safety. Are you sure this server's restarting? I didn't see a message.
Your HUD is off.
Oh, thanks. That'll do it. Oh, brutal.
And there was only 3 ships left.
Brutal. So what you guys don't know is after we watch all the after we look at all the ships, me and Script are gonna build an entire CV in stream right now.
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing.
A carrier though.
A carrier?
Yeah, multi-quantum carrier with
Well,
like
yeah.
10 Helios slots.
Dude, let's do it. Oh, Helios slots. Damn, 10? That's a lot.
Yeah.
That was a large amount. Yeah, let's do it. Server back up?
Let me see. It is back up. I don't know. Maybe it didn't restart yet. Let's see.
Copy paste this again. Big flying anvil.
Nope. And now my game crashed.
Oh, mine too. Damn it. What the hell, bro? Mm. $39 people on the server right now. And you can use 2 blocks, ramp C left and triangle.
You make one side, I make the other one.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool, like true asymmetrical.
Yeah.
Damn, it's taking a long time. Come on.
Oh, it's
Haha.
up.
Oh, I didn't read that. F.U. XCal, I am lost among the stars on my last few rounds and running out of air, and I am loving it. I blame you for getting me into this damn game and addicting me. you are welcome, sir. Oh, you're glad to know you, sir. Thanks for all you do for this community, the best community online. Full stop. Thanks, Ragman. Appreciate that, sir. And then script, a man of many words, moist. Period.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It could be a motivational. No.
Oh god, what was the command again? Anvil GM.
Alright, so you said these last couple are unfinished?
This one is finished, the other two are prototypes and still whip.
Okay.
So you know this one, I think. It is not powered on though, for some reason. Are the turret generators missing? Ah.
Wah, wah. No
It's
fuel?
probably so much. Oh, I think, one sec, let me put down a core, advanced core in. Because it's so much over CPU, it just...
Oh, it won't even turn on, yeah.
Yeah. Where did I put the core?
I love what you did with this, too. These look like little clampy things that come up.
There we go.
Ooh. Chloe's. It's the Chloe. So what's the function of this?
This is my multi-quantum ridiculous chip.
I mean, like, I don't see weapons, like, you know what I mean? Like, what do we...
Yeah, it's those are normally tier 2 weapons, turrets.
Ah, okay.
That's why they are missing here. But this was...
Oh, so they're in between here. They're in between the...
Exactly.
Okay.
Definitely. And on top are artillery, at the front are minigun, in the back are minigun and flag for drones.
Okay.
This is the 63 quantum ship.
Oh, just, yeah, 63.
Yeah.
So let's see. At your rate of, that means that you would have to make 30 CVs to power this thing?
Yeah.
I think you gotta rethink that that cost there. I think it should be more like 20 quantums to do a commission, not 2. I'm just saying. You might be in trouble, man.
I mean, the purpose on this one is just, I just went like, I don't care about the CPU. I just make it huge and just over the top.
Achieved.
Yep.
Achieved. One day, man. One day I'll build a really big ship. Oh, the Mando. Well, the Mando's not even close to the size, is it? Well, no, it is. It's kind of close. Hold on, I'm gonna look. No, not even close. It's a baby. It's a little.
This one was actually docked to the Dragonfly.
Yeah, that's a little baby. Jeez. That's beast, dude. Very nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I just stand in front of the OPVs and just like go ham. That's it. 2 module spots, 1 for salvage, 1 for cargo if you want to.
So all these glowy sections are where a turret would go, right?
Yes, you could remove the deco blocks and put turrets there too, but it wouldn't make sense with the decoys.
Yeah.
Because if you look inside, there's quite a few decoys.
Yeah. Yeah, one of every kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all the
It's a safe
decoys.
bet.
All the decoys. You're gonna target one of. No, it makes sense. I mean, you're gonna either target a thruster, a Jenny, or a turret. So why not give them
Yeah,
every option?
and some turrets are set in OPVs to target only one specific thing too.
Okay.
For example, 2 turrets will only target generators, 2 will only target thrusters, for example.
There you go. That's smart. That's very smart.
Only thing that's missing are fixed weapons. And I didn't include them in here because they always tend to get shot first. Like always.
Yeah.
It could be fixable if I put down like, I don't know, pulse lasers or whatever inside here too, but eh.
Alright, so talk me through this carrier here. Waste carrier.
This is the carrier that I'm planning on to bring in the server after I finish it, like the new Dragonfly basically. You have 4 Helios module spots, you have like an insane amount of room in here to dock on top too, and it's pretty much just a carrier to haul your stuff, put your antimatter warp drive in, for example. First, I thought I couldn't get this one in under size class 18 because I still didn't know that size class was raised to 21, and it is already 15.
You don't have any.
But I was like, yeah, it might be doable. Yeah, it might be doable.
Wow. You could fit like at least 100 clips in here.
More.
Yeah, probably. It's a lot of cargo.
This will be probably a multi-quantum carrier too, though.
Damn, dude. Yeah. Okay. What do you think about having another vessel type in the game? I've been kind of thinking about this. Well, let me like qualify my question. So we have HVs, we have SVs, and then we have CVs. CVs can be this huge carrier, and they can be the clip, right? Dramatic,
Yeah.
you know, top end. Shouldn't we have something in between SVs and CVs that can serve as a smaller form factor CV? Like, you see how we shrink things down and we try to get as much function in like smaller CVs, but then things like in vanilla, things like shields aren't a thing. Things like, you know, some of these things that would be great on a very small CV, we just don't have them necessarily in the game. Like, we have to sacrifice a lot of things to kind of make these smaller CVs function. It would be nice if there was like a mid vessel, you know, between a capital vessel.
Yeah. What block size though? Like the block size?
Yeah,
like
well, so that's it.
or
So that's
CVs
it.
or in between.
It would be nice to have it in between, right? So you get some
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
So you get some of that refinement with, you know, with a bigger. But then I don't know how that works. So there's how many small blocks are in a CV block? I think it's
I
three
think
by
it's-
3 by 3 by 3, right?
Yes, I think so. Maybe slightly a bit more, but
I think it's 3
I
by
think
3
3
by
by
3.
3 by 3.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know the math, but it would just be nice to have something like mid between CV and SV to kind of, you know, serve as those smaller CVs that can have enough detail in that smaller block, but still have, you know, more of a CV function than a smaller SV function. I don't know. I've been thinking of that. It's just like, because it's such a wide range
It's
that
a
CVs
cool
have.
idea. I don't know how they would do it though.
Yeah, I don't think they would ever do it at this point, but it would be.
Yeah.
It would be nice. I mean, a lot of people say it'd be nice if like small vessel blocks could go on a capital vessel. Like imagine having interior of smaller blocks.
That would be cool.
More detail. It'd be cool, but I think it would freak me out. I think it would
Me
be
too.
It'd be way too complex. Like you'd be sitting there for weeks trying to get interior done because you know you can do way more with that. You know.
Exactly.
Right. That's dude.
Yeah, I'm scared of stuff like that.
yeah, me too. I know when they did the when they gave us all the colors, I'm like, man, I wish they didn't do that. Now I feel even more guilty not using colors. I'm like, I can't use that excuse. Like, I don't like the default colors. They're really lame. It's like, oh, you can have any color you want. Nah, colors are pretty lame too. Just in general, you know. So you're actively working on this now, so that you can bring it in.
Well, since season 3 started, not.
Oh, okay.
But I will get to it. I will probably get to it when I get like enough materials and I'm ready to spawn it in. Then I will actually work on it. Like the combat one, the Sorisa, I built when I wanted to do like combat, like when I had enough quantums for it.
Right.
I just pretty much just build on the spot, whatever I need.
What do you mean? Oh, like when you get inspired, you just start building something?
No, it's like, hey, I need a new combat CV now. Let me build one.
Yeah.
I don't think it like, hey, I didn't prepare for season 3 basically. I just built on the spot as I need the stuff.
Well, I think that's the way to do it. I think I enjoy that the most because new problems present themselves every time you play, right?
Exactly.
So if you try to prepare for that, like you might just end up wasting some time there. Whereas you wait a little bit and yeah, I mean, I think all season 2, season 1 was all built from necessity.
Yeah.
So very cool, man. Looking forward to seeing the end of this one. Lots of nice details, dude. Lots of like good edges, and you got some really cool detail there.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. Swirly waist. That sounds disgusting, dude. By the way.
It is. Now this was my first take on this whole dodging things, flying flying around thing, combat CV. It probably works too good in vanilla, but not really great in. At least I don't like how it works. But I don't know. It's just I was playing around. I was testing around because I never built like that. I always built with a tanky CV.
Tanky, yeah.
So yeah, this is first.
It looks cool. It looks really cool, and I get it. I get all the you got all the decoys up front there and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty much just make it as light as you can. That's why I didn't put. Because the thing is, with the swirly bird thing, you don't even need that many decoys. You can pretty much do with 1 or 2. Because if you don't get hit, you don't need them, right?
Right.
I'd say I don't know. It's a thing that I just every time I just build too big, and then that's this.
So you have the opposite problem I do.
Like, hey, I want to add this, then I want to add this, then it's big, too big again.
I was building my SV for the challenge this month last night, and the creative, and I was like, man, this is too big. Like, this is crazy. Like, I need to stop. And then I spawned J Randall's MX4 above it just to get a size check, and it was like way bigger than mine. And I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. It's not too big. MX4 is not even a big SV, right? It's just like this kind of mid-size SV. I thought I was going nuts. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be way too big. It's like, nah, no. And then Filbert was all like, man, that's like, it's a lot of thrust for that small SV. I'm like, it's small? Like, I didn't think it's small. It's like, yeah, it's small. Alright. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So what's this guy here, Riddick?
That is...
Don't say anything, my headset's about to die. Huh?
Okay.
go. All right, go ahead.
All right. So this is something that I started when I was bored. I just thought,
When you were
hey,
what?
bored.
Oh, bored.
I didn't
Okay,
have
okay.
anything to do. I was like, hey, I wanna build something. I don't know what. Let's just go nuts. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about the size class. I don't care about the CPU. It's probably something you take a look at once and then leave it.
Wait. So that's not how you approach every build?
No,
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay.
not every time.
I don't care about size. I don't care about. We're just gonna do this.
If I build for the workshop, I don't care. If I build for myself
Yeah.
and for the server, then I do.
Oh, okay.
I
So it's
was
a
playing
different
around
color scheme here.
Yes, I was playing around with colors to see how it looks, because I want to go with the look like if you go further away and turn off your HUD, it looks like those glowy bits look like lights inside, so it
Yeah.
looks like people are inside
Yeah.
when you're further away.
Yeah, I see it.
So I thought that would look cool, and
The
I
center
wanted
thing is
another
really
ring.
cool, man.
Yeah, this is I think even bigger ring than on the Combat CV.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is only the front part, by the way.
What?
There will be a middle part and the back part.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! All right. So this is gonna be like that ship from that movie with the guy wakes up and everybody's in cryo and he wakes up the girl and then she's all pissed off because she's gonna die before she gets to the planet place, and you know what movie I'm talking about?
No.
Oh yeah, it was. I think it's got Chris Pratt in it or something. Like, I think I gave away the whole movie just now. Sorry. There's like a tree at the end. You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay, fair enough. It's a good movie. You should not bother watching it now because I gave it away. Nah, dude, this looks insane, dude. I like the slanted sides on it with that sphere. It looks really cool. The fact you can see through the whole ship, it makes it like the sphere is the actual I guess power generation or something. You know what I mean? It gives that future tech illusion.
Yeah, my idea was to make it kind of look like a railgun, not a railgun, but you know, something that needs a lot of power, can shoot like a
Okay,
the Death Star, you know.
Yeah, I could see that too, totally. Nah, I mean, I don't know. It's like it's powered by harmonics or something, like, you know what I mean? It just gives that cool kind of future illusion thing.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I still didn't repaint it to Wastelanders yet, but I think it would actually. I don't know though. I have to play around with that for a bit though.
The fact that it's only a third of the ship.
Yeah.
Wave
That will
cannons
be
on
huge.
star blazers, yeah. I'll pretend I know what that means. This is awesome, dude. Yeah, so this is everything so far, right, for the faction?
Yes.
But this
For
is only the
players.
stuff you've built. Other people have been contributing things as well.
Yes, JTK Gaming built one SV, I think.
Mhm.
Darf has built quite a few things. Those aren't released though. And then if you go to like POIs and OPBs, there are also a few people: Fractalite, Don2K7, Darf, me, and a few other people built stuff for that too. Like this is all the stuff is only for players right now. I still have like almost the same amount for POIs and OPBs.
Wow. So when are they gonna be adding the faction officially into the game? You know?
Either 1.6 or 1.7.
Okay.
I got a message from Hummel today saying, hey, it was really busy recently with other stuff and such, so he didn't have time for the factions. So
Oh, they're busy. They're doing crouch and stuff. That's good.
Yeah. So hopefully 1.6, if not 1.7.
Okay.
But you won't probably see it in season 3 though.
Right. Well, I mean, dude, I just think it's amazing, man. We've got, you know, you, Heckendiver, like there's a couple people here that are doing this, and it's awesome, man.
It is a
Incredible
lot
amount
of
of
fun.
Yeah.
Like I started this whole faction thing for the game. Like, hey, this kind of looks like it would fit. I wasn't sure about it because I thought, this is kind of too similar to pirates.
Mhm.
And I thought, you know what, I will give it a try. And yeah, worked out.
Awesome, man. Quantum pulse. This desiccator. Moisture evaporate. No. Your main job mostly. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I it's a lot of work, man. I'm just yeah, I'm blown away, man. Like I just really need to finish my builds.
Yeah. I mean, I found like my building style with this. I started a few collections before, like different color parts, but I got bored after 2-3 builds.
Mhm.
Like with this one, I was just continuing, and I will still continue.
So
Yeah.
you're streaming because you know you're a very active streamer as well. I mean, do you just kind of you know, do you just kind of stream like, hey, I want to build right now, so you stream building, or hey, I want to play right now? I mean, is it just sporadic like that, or?
Yeah. I mean, I probably stream most of the time. Well, when I have time.
Hey,
Like when I
Grumbledore
was
with the
locked
gift
on,
subs,
the
thank you,
time,
sir.
like all of
Welcome to XBC.
Big eye, dude.
every time I got
Welcome to XBC.
Well, cause like, you know, for me at least, right? Like I do my Let's Plays at certain days, certain times and stuff. So sometimes like I want to build, but I can't. So, you know, I don't want to say the streaming gets in the way of building, but sometimes it does conflict with it a little bit, right? So I look at all this work and I'm like, damn, you stream and you do all this.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's
Hey,
I don't know how to explain it.
Welcome to XBC.
Well, I know
I
a
don't know.
lot of what you do is on stream, right? A lot of this building is done on stream, so I get how that would be a problem for sure.
Yeah, like if I, for example, do build POIs that are kind of have secrets or whatever, I try to do it off stream so I don't give it away on stream.
Right.
So people can find that out themselves, but otherwise. I also got quite a lot of ideas from the stream, from the chat, for things.
Oh man, like I can't even. Yeah, it's true. Like when I do a build series, almost always the comments are or the chat is influencing me in some way with the build.
Yeah,
like it's crazy. Like I almost hate building sometimes without streaming, because it's like, man, like I bet I would have figured this out a little differently if I had like Garriman in the tuck here telling me things.
Exactly.
You know, it's like, you sure you want to do that?
And it's always Garriman.
Yeah, Garriman's really good at that, dude. But definitely a lot of people, man. You get a lot of helpful people. Jarvis, there's a lot of people in the streams that'll help you out. It's really, really cool having that as a streamer. Sometimes I'll forget I'm not streaming, and you know, like it'll be like me and Donk and Neuro or something, and I'll just go into stream mode and they'll be like, dude, shut up, like you're not streaming. It's like, oh, all right, okay. All right, sorry. Oh, it's funny, man. T-Bone with that follow, thank you. Dude, thanks again to Grumbledore for the gift subs, epic. Make sure you guys link the Twitch and the Discord so you can get access to the Blade Collective channel. Lots of exclusive builds there by myself, Filbert, some other stuff. But also, guys, that gives you access to the server. You guys could join the whitelist request channel and put your Steam 64 ID in there and get access to the greatest Empyrion server ever. Possibly the greatest server ever. There might be a couple others, but it's up there. It's high on the list. Ice Wolfen, what's up, man? Ice Wolfen's supposed to be asleep right now, but I struggle, so I turn on Twitch and boom, co-op building. No, we're not. Oh, right, we're about to build, right? No. You know what though? Like honestly, like I would I would love in theory to build with somebody, but I don't know how that works. How does that work successfully? Like I don't get how you do that. It's so creative of a process, and everybody has a different process.
Exactly, like it's just you do something and someone else doesn't like it, but and then he does something you don't like it, and kind of interferes every time.
Yeah, and you want to be polite, you want to, you know, it's like how do you
Exactly.
do that where it's not just a bunch of, you know, like this, you know, like it's just like I want to, you know, I want to do something cool. Like I mean, me and Jay have done some stuff where it's like Jay will like give me an idea and I'll go with it, or even way back when, like before I was streaming, I remember we had gone into a creative game, and God, I forget the build too, but I was working on something, and he did some stuff with blocks, man. He just kind of like, and I was blown away, and I'm like, oh man, that's what I want to do. But he was like so up there for me, like on a pedestal, that I was just like, you know. I don't think I touched the build after that because I was like, oh man, like this is amazing, you know. But now he's just Jay Randall, the guy that I, you know, talk shit to all day in my stream. So it's a little different now, but you know what I mean. I'm still blown away by his building, but you know what I mean. Like it's hard to. I don't know how that works, man. Building. Does anybody build together? I think a couple people do that, and it's like I don't get it. I guess you're just really accepting, you know.
Yeah, it would be fun to like just do it for the fun, like see what outcome is. Like for example, you do one side, I do one side, see how it looks. Does it look good? Does it look bad?
All right, fuck it, let's go. I
will love to, but I have to go though.
Well, it's 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes CB.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the base block down. Boom. Hard and steel for the win. Okay, so we'll go like up, right? And then we'll just do this. This is how you build, right? You just lines. There we go. All right, that's a small starter.
Yes.
Alright. Let's do it. You get that side, I'll get this side. What are we building?
Right.
We're building like a, I don't know, who cares?
Yeah, okay, who cares?
I don't see. Are you here? Oh, you're over there. Oh, see, we already failed. We both tried to build on the same side. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll go on the right side.
Alright, this is my side now.
Yeah. XCal places the block, script places the block, then XCal. Yeah, no, that wouldn't take forever. See, I don't know what I'm building. What am I doing? What are you doing over here? Motherfucker! Oh, you know what I mean though? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like you gotta have like a 1-hour conversation about the build before you even start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? If I knew that, I'd be over here drawing stuff. Damn it! Ah, yeah. Oh man, that's rough, dude. Oh, you know the only way I think it would work is if you were doing a replica.
Yes.
If you were doing a replica and you knew exactly what you were building, and then you could work together, like, yeah, that looks a little off, let's work on that, that proportion's off, I could see where that would probably work. But inspiration, just doing a freestyle creative build, I don't see how that works. I don't know how people do that.
I mean, like, you could try to, like, just don't care about the proportions and just build as you do normally. Like
Maybe
your
a
normal
function
style.
build. Yeah, maybe a function build. Like, hey,
Yeah,
this needs
for
to serve this
example.
purpose.
Yeah, just have a box and just build around the box. Just add a, like, wings, shapes, whatever.
Yeah.
And see what the outcome is.
Alright, so we proved that that doesn't work. We now have a... Yeah. What is this? You better save that, man. It's gonna go down in history.
In the Anvil Museum.
What is this? What is this pink French vessel? Moi.
Just moi.
Moi.
I can finish it off.
No, it's good. It's good there. It's an unfinished symphony of script and XCal. Damn it. He's finishing the symphony. You can't finish the symphony, man.
Well, I can.
And you're surprisingly fast at doing that. What? Yeah. Alright, well.
Oh, wait. I forgot something.
Oh, you did. You totally. Full stop.
There we go.
Yeah. There you go. I gotta save it. Hold on, we're gonna save it. Might use this at some point.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, guys. So, pretty much all of this is available on the TheScriptHD's workshop. Some of them aren't. Some of them are in the game under Pirate Faction, under
Warlord.
Warlord Faction.
Yeah.
Specifically, dude, just blown away, man. Size, but solid function with every turn. Like, you know, you get into some of these big ones and you guys could decimate anything. One of these even helped me out in season 1 when I took a Dreadnought on with the coffee grinder. They were, you know, he was able to come in and, you know, help clean up some of the aftermath of that fight. So, yeah, really cool, man. I'm excited to see the rest of it, definitely. And yeah, dude, this was great, man. I appreciate you jumping in the stream with me here and showing off all these awesome builds. And
thanks for having me. It's
yeah,
pretty
dude.
cool.
Yeah, just everything you do in the community, man. Just all the inspiration, the hard work, the support. I mean, it's awesome, dude.
Did you cut off for a second?
Not for the stream, probably for you. Discord,
Oh,
the
okay.
push to talk things sucks. Sorry.
Ah, yeah.
So, yes, you're riding both of your scooters at the same time. You're amazing. My kid's got 2 scooters and she's got a foot on each one, and she's yeah, I don't know. That's my child. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this stream. We'll check you guys tomorrow, likely for a either a let's play or build series. We'll see. I wanna play, dude, so we're probably gonna end up playing. I will see you in the universe, man.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow Dreadnought?
There you go. Yeah, we're ready. We got the Janus.
All right.
So we'll put some more turrets on it. It'll be awesome.
I mean, if you can maneuver, then you're good.
No, that's it. We'll just move really fast. We'll be fine.
Exactly.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
See ya, guys.
Wait, so if you're here, who do I raid? Damn it.
Fred.
We didn't work
What-
this thing out. Okay, yeah, we'll raid Fred.
Yeah.
Is Fred streaming?
Yeah, he is actually streaming now.